Hello, everybody. Sweaty Heroes Comic Bargains, and this is the letter Y. And we have a whole pile of. No, I'm kidding. We have one letter Y that I found when I was going through, and I got 800 comics recently when I did this video, and that is Young Justice: The Secret Girl Frenzy. So this is a case where you'd have to probably want to look on inside the comic book to find out what the actual title is. And lo and behold, Young Justice: The Secret. Thank God! So I can have a letter Y. Otherwise, I would have been forced to find an issue of Youngblood, which I love. I love Youngblood. It's a lot of fun. But I'm saying that I didn't pick up one when I was there. So. First of all, well, I'm sure most of you watching this video would already know that Young Justice is the Junior Justice League team comprised of Robin, Superboy, Impulse, a bunch of other characters like that. It was created in the 90s, and it's very different than Teen Titans. I would say that, first of all, Teen Titans, although they had the sidekicks of the A-listers. Later on, Marv Wolfman especially created other characters that are essential to the Teen Titans, like Cyborg and Starfire and Beast Boy, and so it was kind of more almost like a DC's X-Men, but a lighter and fun and happier. That's a good way to describe it, actually, now that I think about it, because the Teen Titans, unlike the X-Men, even though some of them were metahumans, which are the same code word as mutants, they were happy. They had happy adventures. And anyways, Young Justice, I would find more like Junior Justice League. But anyways, so the original run was fun, and this issue is a one-shot. From what they called Girl Frenzy, which was a whole bunch of one-shots focusing on female characters or new female characters. I believe there was a bunch of them that came on. So what happened is that during this time in the 90s, DC would have a fifth week event. For a while, they were doing a quarterly books, but that filled out that for Superman, at least. Superman Mantorno was, but this fifth week event would be 1 week of just those books being a special event and one shots, and so you had various different titles that would happen. Amalgam took that thing for 1 week once. Another one was Girl Frenzy, obviously. Another one was, I think there was a villains-centric one. So, anyways, in this one, you have Young Justice: The Secret, and Todd Diazzo, who's done, he did some Spider-Man comic books as well for Marvel, Sensational Spider-Man, and Todd Nayuk is the artist here. I like Todd's art. It is very fun. It is it works especially for kid books and these type of characters, but I also like them for Spider-Man as well. And because there's only one comic book, I'm just going to review this quickly. So this issue of Young Justice, you have them kind of being interrogated by somebody who is unseen. You don't know who it is. And then what happens is that they go to this backstory, this DO guy, which is Department of Extra-Normal Operations, said that there's this cloud-like being, that the mishap, and the subject is free, and it's contagious, and it could be a plague and stuff, and so they have to go find, and then the Young Justice, which is just the three of them in this issue, Impulse, Superboy, who is the clone of Superman, and Tim Drake Robin. That's cool. The red bird was cool. I thought that was cool. The three of them are having this little adventure, and it's see Impulse. He's being interrogated. He can't sit up. He can't pay attention, and they go and find this creature. And it's this smog-like being. They kind of vacuum it up, and then they realize that it is a girl who had experiments done on her. And so, as they're talking to this girl, they're trying to discern her story. Is she telling the truth, or is she a menace? And Robin kind of cleverly figures out that they had originally were trying to call it just a plague or something, but then accidentally referred to it as a she. And then also that they had talked about that they said it was a plague and all this, but like only a few of them were wearing hazmat suits, so like it was almost like they were just trying to pretend like it was a plague. And they kind of discerned that correctly that these guys were doing bad experiments, so they kind of pretend like they gave her the character to the bad guys, and when that explodes, they basically go off and they had switch canisters and set her free. And they decide to keep it a secret even from the Justice League, so which is revealed on the last page, because they don't want her in trouble with the DEO. And Batman kind of says that I'm sure whatever secret they have, we all have their secrets. So, and the secret, I'm sure, appeared later again. But and it says here, there are girls on the block. They had a Lois Lane book, for example, that time. And Lois Lane, obviously, is one of the most well-developed characters. So, wow, 6 minutes for a video just on one comic. But as for the grade for this comic, A+, lots of fun. Go find some issues of Young Justice, and of course, there's the cartoon, which you can find on your streaming service in Canada and US. Stay sweaty.